So if you just tuned in, I forgot to turn the camera on, so you're late. So far we haven't really done anything. We're just going over the postulates. So, postulate 1.3 says, if two distinct planes, by distinct they mean, I don't even know how to explain distinct, but two separate planes, okay, and they have to be, I don't want to say a certain plane, but they do, okay, then they intersect at exactly one line. And you can see, okay, they have this plane, and it almost, you can think of it like lines too. They have this plane that comes this way, and this plane that comes this way. There is only one line that's going to cross through both of those planes, okay? They intersect at one point and one point only. Postulate 1.4 says, through any three non-collinear points, there is exactly one plane, which we already know that to be true, okay? 3 points make up a plane, and that plane so happens to be plane P. Okay, so, and then today we're briefly going to go over, just so you guys can see the parts of a plane. So, this slide says, what plane contains the points N, P, and Q? Shade the plane red. Okay, and I tried to say shade it a certain color because, and I looked and you had those colors on your canvas. I don't know that I do on here. Shade the plane red. Okay, so turn your little marker thing on and you're going to turn it red. And so we're going to look for, and you almost, this is where geometry for me kind of sucks because I don't visualize very good. We need to find N, which N is right here, P, and Q. So it only gave us 3 points, but we know there's got to be 4. So if you look at, even if you look at my desk, there's a cube. You guys know my cube with sticky notes on it? There's, granted, I don't always put different colors, but there's different colors on each side, okay? So if we were going to shade, we're going to actually shade this bottom one, this whole bottom part right here, and I didn't shade very nicely, but you see that NPQ is going to be that whole bottom area of that rectangle, okay? Okay, the next one says, what plane contains the point J, M, and L? Okay, so find your pieces, J, M, and L. Okay, well, you can see that that's makes this little L shape kind, and so with only 3 points, we know that it's going to have to be this top piece of the box. So we're going to shade that one green. Okay, so we got to shade that one green. So you're going to shade this whole top block green. That's the top part of that rectangle or cube or however you want to explain it. Okay, so you're going to shade that whole top part green. Okay, if we go to the next one, and I'm going to give you guys a second to think about it, okay? So, what plane contains the points J, M, and R? Shade it blue. Okay, so look at your thing, find J, M, and R, and what side of the block is that going to fall on? Is it going to be on the top, on the bottom, on the sides, on the insides? And I think I'm going to have to get on the student canvas to draw on this. I don't have all those colors. Okay, and we're going to shade it blue, so I'm going to say J, M, and R, so we get J, M, and our R is down here, so it's going to be the side of the plane. Okay, so it's going to be this whole corner side. And if you think about a block, I wish I had some kind of freaking rectangle around here. The only thing I got is a Kleenex box. Okay, so if you're looking at it, obviously it has a top, a bottom, a side, and a front side, and a back side. So in this case, it would almost be just a side, not necessarily a back side. Okay. It says, what plane contains the points L, Q, and P? Okay, so find L, Q, and P and see which one you think it is, and then I'll draw it in just a second. I found, behold, my rectangle Kleenex box. Okay, so L, Q, and P. I got my L, my Q, and my P. So once again, that's also going to be the side of the Kleenex box. Okay, it's the other side of the square. And we're going to color that purple. And apparently I didn't put purple on here. So color it orange or whatever, I'll know. Okay. I thought I went through and looked and you guys had the colors, but apparently I didn't. Okay? So it should be that corner, the other side. Okay? The next part, it says, name the line of intersection of each pair of planes. Okay, so here's where you guys being in the classroom would help you. Okay, I want you to look in the back corner by Hannah. Okay, now, there are two walls in my room that go to the back corner by Hannah and Mariano, right? One, the very back wall with all them posters, is a plane, and the one all the way on the other side where my whiteboard is also a plane. Those intersect at one line, one corner, okay? And if you look at the corner to the floor, all the way to the ceiling, it intersects at exactly that line and only that line, okay? Because my room is a square or rectangle, however you want to look at it. Okay, you have the back wall and the side wall, and they only intersect at that one corner point, and there's a line that goes up and down in the corner. Okay, so this is the same concept. So we have a plane QRS, so you obviously need to find that, and this is what our shape looks like. It looks like a Kleenex box kind of standing upside down or sideways. Okay, so we got the plane QRS, which is going to be this bottom plane. It's this very bottom one. In the plane RSV, which is going to be this side. Okay, where do these two intersect? What is going to be the line of intersection? Okay, so it's going to intersect right here at this bottom line. Okay, so we have this plane right here, this bottom plane. And we have this side plane over here, and it says, well, where do they intersect? Why can't I draw? I don't understand. What's going on? Oh. Okay, and this plane right here. Well, they intersect at the line SR. Okay, and you can see that because we need something where it's going to be 2 points or 2 endpoints that intersect both. And so that's going to be right here in this corner at SR. So the line of intersection is going to be line SR. So it's going to be S. And now my marker's too fat. SR. Okay, and we use our little line symbol. It intersects at line SR. I'm going to erase my little colors. Okay, the next one says the plane UXV. Okay, so find UXV on here. So we got U, X, and V over here in the corner. So it's going to be the very top of the box, essentially. Okay, so that's one plane we're working with. And I'm just going to color it in so you guys can see kind of what I'm talking about. Okay, and then it says WVS. So we got WVS. So that's going to be the side. Okay, so let's color that one. So what is going to be the line of intersection from the top to the side? Okay, we got the top and the side. What is going to be our line of intersection? So you got to look and see what points do they share. What points are lie on the top one and the bottom one? Well, the points are going to be VW. And you can see that the red is going to touch the blue at the same time on both of these sides at VW. So our line is going to be VW. We got VW. Okay, and we already know about lines. Does the order matter? No. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you put VW or WV. Okay. Okay, and we got another one. So name two planes that intersect the given line. Line Q, T. So we got line QT. And this is the same question, it's just instead they're giving you the line rather than the planes. Okay, so we got line QT